Alright, welcome back. And just in case you're joining us, you're watching The Drift, a show that comes to you every Friday, 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. My name is Macharia. We do apologize for checking in late, but all is not lost. Now, even as we build the basis of this particular conversation, we're going to take a look on, the Valentine's edition. Alright, we're going to talk matters about love. How has love been over the years? Alright, so engaging us on our socials at EBN TV Kenya. That is on Facebook at EBN TV. We're live on Facebook and as well as on YouTube. And you can as well send us your feedback through our SMS line. That is 23059. I'm joined by Tamara, who is on my immediate right, and as well as Ramsey, and as well as by Audrey Mary. Good morning.
Good morning.
And many thanks, of course, making time to be with us. We do appreciate. Alright, now let's go to the basis of this particular conversation. One of our fans here actually said that young people have so much going on in their heads. Love is meant to ease up things, but we've misconstructed it as a business transaction. That will not work. When all is said and done, no one was meant to be alone. Now, Tamara, what do you make of this particular statement? That love is actually a transaction.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My name is Tamara Mudhoni Nyabuto. I'm an actress, a model by profession. I studied at ICS Technical College, did the course of journalism and media. I'm glad to be here today. So when he or she says,
yeah.
Love is nowadays transactional. What she means is sometimes people stay with you just to get development, then leave. They stay with you just to make money. Or if you're someone who is productive, they will stay with you to build up their businesses and then leave. So that's what she means by it being transactional. And people fear that nowadays, so that you find people saying, women love money, and it makes men have a tendency of not even wanting to date or wanting to explore love. So someone stays for years, you have been asked, why are you not married yet? You're like, I've still not gotten the right person. Why? Their minds are stuck up to the transactional thing.
All right, now Audrey Mary, even as you introduce yourself, tell us about your take on that. Of course, let's reflect on a Bible verse that is 1 Corinthians 13, verse 4 to 7 actually says, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it doesn't dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs, love does not delight in evil but rejoices in the truth, it always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Is it that particular concept of the Bible actually happening in our country right now? Is love transactional?
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Audrey Mary Mora Omune. I'm an actress, a model, a dancer, and a musician. I'm a student at St. Paul's University pursuing computer science. Yeah, I agree with my friend here, Tamara, about love is transactional nowadays, because most of the ladies, they're there for the money. Because at some point, you can be with a guy, the guy is not providing, and maybe there are some needs you want. Maybe for instance, I'm in love, I'm with a guy, the guy's not providing, he's not giving me money. So I'll be like, no, I can't be there. Because I've seen in that 1 Corinthians, they say that love is kind, love is patience. Maybe the girl won't be patient enough to be with the guy. The girl will be like, I've been patient here for 6 years, the guy is not providing. Will I still be stuck here? Will I be here for the marriage that I'll get kids? And when I get kids, will the guy provide for my kids? If the guy can't provide won't provide for me. So yeah, I agree with love is transactional.
Right, now Ramsey, tell us about maybe your experience with love. She says that nowadays girls are actually there for money. What's your take on that?
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Stephen Ramsey, the current Mr. Rule 2025-2026 and the current ambassador, a student from ICS pursuing to a guiding operation. And on your take about love is transactional, as a guy, I feel it's true, because some ladies, they are there because of what you have. Yeah. They are there to grow themselves. When they grow, they leave. So on my part, I would say the love is transactional, and ladies should try to be patient, to enable the guy to have the confidence to look for the cash, for the guy to feel like loved, and the guy to go and look for money, because it's not all about money, because the future does not reflect on the money you have. It reflects on the love and the patience you had together. Yeah.
And Samara, from where you see it, why is that? You know, in the 90s, actually, you know, our parents were actually getting married. They used to look at what do, you know, they have at their home. Do they have, you know, plots or something? Why can't that be replicated in today's age?
Why it cannot be replicated is because everyone wants what they want. That's what I will say. Everyone is investing on what they want. You see, our parents, they worked with unity, they worked with collaboration. But nowadays you find we are a couple, but we are working in secrecy. You find that I have a business that is a secret, or my husband has an investment somewhere that he hasn't even told me about. And remember, in the Bible it says, he who finds a woman finds a good thing, or he who finds a wife finds a good thing. So if we are not embracing he who finds a wife, then that collaboration that was happening in the 90s cannot happen right now. That's why you get many Gen Z saying, mapenzi ilisha kitambo, mapenzi tuliachia wazazi, sisi hapa tuko kazi. It's because of what we have seen. Our parents, some parents, like my parents, they're still together until right now. But you get, there's a Gen Z or young people who are married. We do all the process of having even the ratio and everything. A small argument, you're back home. The marriage is cut off. So the 90s thing cannot continue right now.
All right, now, Audrey Mary, the big question of this particular edition is it young love or is it young burden? What's your take on that?
Is it
young love or young burden?
Okay, about young love and young burden, right? Okay, you know, at some point, as a Gen Z, maybe like you have too much. You get, like, at the same time, you know, it's not like the way millennials they were. Maybe they fall in love at a certain age. You get some people who are getting married when they were in campus, but they'll still study while in campus, and they'll have children while they're in campus, and they'll succeed. But for us, we have a lot in mind. We're like, will we deal with marriage? Will we deal with education? So the moment you'll get a Gen Z getting married while studying, they'll just give up with education, and they'll feel like it's a burden to them. And they'll be like, if it's marriage, let it be marriage. If it's education, let it be education. And then they'll be like, okay, if you want us to get married, the way our parents always tell us, don't get married while in school. Don't be like us. Get married after you're done with campus. But now they'll tell a guy, let's wait until I'm done with campus. But do you think that one will be patient till you're done with campus? Most of the guys nowadays, like Gen Zs, they won't be patient. They'll just get another lady, or the lady will be like, I won't wait till that time. They'll get another person, because like they'll be like, they want just to finish the school so that they can get married. Because if they are in school, that's another burden, because they're focusing on getting married, and they're still focusing on studying to get maybe a degree or maybe a PhD.
Yeah. All right, now, Stephen Rapsey, is it young love or young burden?
From my take is young love, because at some point there are couples that they are still in school, but they understand each other. Like, they have communication, they are focused in their studies, and at some point you find them even they are helping each other in like in the house. Like, the guy is cooking while the lady is studying. She's doing her assignments. So for me, it's young love, because at some point you find like some guys even take their girls to school, and they wait for them after the classes. They go and take them. So it's not all about your mindset. It's about, if you understand each other and you want to grow together, you will.
All right, and someone may argue that, you know, it is actually young burden, because you know, someone may be at his or her parents' house. You have to provide for this lady. You have to make this lady happy, and by that you have to have money. So you're still in school, you're still in campus, your bills are being paid by your parents. Now one may argue it's young burden. What's your take on that?
For the young burden, it's hard. It's hard for the guy to provide if he's in school and they are in the parents' house, but at some point he can provide for the lady. If he wanted to, he can.
All right. Now,
Yeah.
Girls or the ladies expect a lot from the men, and your man at that time maybe is in school, in campus, school fees paid by parents, hostel paid by parents, supper, everything, outfit, and the same lady is expecting his man, to go for dates. Valentine's is actually tomorrow. Now, also take on, is this burdening the boy child?
Definitely it is. It is in the boy child, but man has to work. Okay,
Yeah.
no pressure, zero pressure. If you have a lady who is giving you pressure, work out. Why? I believe in growth. I believe in manifesting things. And what I believe, if the lady really loves you, she will wait. There are many couples actually who are a living testimony. They have grown. Even they go to church together. They go to things together. They get married together. Those people who follow, it just depends on the purpose that you have. Both of you need to have a purpose that is aligning to each other. But I will say it's a burden to a guy. And if he cannot handle it, it's better he leaves. Instead of making the girl also to suffer. Sometimes there are also girls who, if you don't say, men don't check on their mental health. They will keep quiet. Hawatasema kama hawana pesa, watangangana waende wafanye sijui kazi. Mimi sijakwambia ufanye huko. If you cannot, just leave. Let it not be, but let you not keep on lying to your parents. Some even lie. Tuko na pesa ya shule tumeitishwa kufanya hii, kumbe unataka kumbaia flowers. Just tell the girl. Exactly. Not teddy bear. Just tell her, I know I am not providing right now, but just believe in me. Ata pia show me your hard working so that I can believe in you. Give me a chance to believe in you. Then tell the lady, believe in me that, give me some time. Let me finish my school. Immediately I get a job, I'll give you everything that you want because you deserve it. Just communication. Show me. Right. Communicate.
Now you spoke about, the man has to work. Also take on, the 50-50 thing.
Okay.
In a circumstance that you are living together with your man, the 50-50 sharing, do you believe in 50-50 or the man has to provide?
No, I believe in 50-50. I believe in 80-20. Because there's a season of lacking and there's a season of getting a lot. So I believe that I should also work, not you alone. I can pay for the rent, you can pay for the shopping, but you should also do an 80, I do a 20. Because, still I repeat, man should work. But if we are working with 50-50, it's fine. I can also do an 80, you do a 20. That's on my view of my side. So 50-50 is okay.
All right, now Audrey, 50-50, what do you want to provide?
Okay, at some point 50-50 will work, but at some point a man must work.
Yeah.
Because like even when you check in the Bible, most men were working. You get, not like men must work because at some point, okay, I'm sure hadi ukitoka nje mwanaume zikosa kazi, kuna mjengo, like if they go for that mjengo thing, they'll get something. Even tomorrow it's Valentine's Day, wanaweza pata ya maua na yote teddy bear. If they want to, they will. Because like if they don't want to, they won't do anything. Utatuma to your message, sijui you are the best thing that ever happened to me. Your message ndio unaenda cha GPT unaandika I want a message for my girlfriend appreciating her for the 1 year we have been together. Last year hujafanya kitu, the other year hujafanya tena, hii usifanye. Like why can't you work and provide? Mbona utume message kwa WhatsApp umetoa kwa chat GPT ama Gemini? But yeah, it's okay.
Now, Mr. Stephen Ramsey, even as you wind up, I want you to tell us about also take on a relationship 50-50. Will you provide for your woman or would you rather, use 50-50?
For me, I would provide for my woman, but at the point that I don't have, I would like for us to do the 50-50 because there's some point the cash is slow.
Yeah.
Like foreman unaenda mjengo, foreman anakuambia hii weekend haupati kitu,
Yeah.
tutakupatia next weekend. And she's expecting you to get the cash. So at that point unaweza fanya 50-50 ama 80-20.
All right. And Tamar, most of the times we find that, you know, couples, especially mostly in universities, someone gets heartbroken. You see your lady with a TX guy, of course, an older TX guy, and they end up, you know, killing each other. We've seen these stories actually. So what's your take on, you know, these young people going into depression and killing each other? Shouldn't they, you know, wait at a certain age so they can officially start the relationship? Or what's your take on, you know, the matters that have happened in regards to relationships?
My take on it is if you're finding the relationship too hostile, both of you need to either seek advice or break up. To a point that it reaches murder, it means the relationship has gotten to get toxic. No goes on because many people are dying and parents are losing their children in the name of love. So I will say that if your relationship gets to a toxic point, both of you need to give each other some space. Something called a relationship break before a breakup. But there are those who disrespect the break and do other stuffs outside. If you guys want a break for you to work on whatever is going on, everyone to work on their mental health, to know what is the problem, then get back together. That is the best thing. And if not, just leave instead of killing someone's child, because there are those who have anger issues. You need to work on your anger issues. You find maybe even it was a slight text from even maybe a girl the guy didn't know, then the girl kills the guy just because of anger issues. So my take is, if the relationship gets too toxic, both of you just leave. See must.
All right. And someone here actually says, Cindy and Angela says, if it's messing your mental health, it's not right for you. Pretty simple. Right now, Audrey, tell us about, what's your take on, you know, the murders and suicides that are happening in relationships?
Okay, I believe in communication, because if they both communicate and they speak their minds out, they'll understand their point of view. Like, I'll know what's my mistake and you'll know what's your mistake, because when you don't communicate, maybe you'll just feel like you are on the right side, and the guy will feel they're on the right side. I think that they should also seek advice, and also they should, I believe also in prayer. They should pray for God to intervene in their relationship, or also they should just leave, because in a toxic relationship you'll just get a lady has killed the guy, or the guy has killed the lady. Most it's in campus. Because when maybe the person was in love, they find this guy is cheating, maybe even they can kill themselves. They must not even commit murder because of that. They should just talk, they communicate, and also pray.
All right, Mr. Stephen Ramsey, even as you wind up, what's your take on that, and on suicide? And you're actually a man, and you know, men most of the times don't speak out their issues. So what's your take on that?
My take on that is, it's hard for a man to communicate. For a man to be able to communicate to a lady, it means that he loves that lady. He is open with that lady. So, but at some point, you find that the lady is not understanding the man. Is not understanding the man's needs. Like, the man wants to communicate about his mental health, but the lady is not understanding. So the man says, because she's not understanding me, just let me shut up. And when you keep quiet, it continues growing and growing and growing, and at some point it reaches that point of suicide or murder. Because at some point you tried to communicate, you tried to fix things, but it was like you're doing nothing. So for men it's not easy to communicate. Like, if you irritate them once, like, they won't talk about it anymore.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Stephen Ramsey, for your thoughts and your time. Thank you so much, Tamara, and as well as thank you so much, Audrey Mary, for making time to be with us here on the Valentine's edition on the Drift. Do appreciate your time. All right, let me sample some of your feedback. Lusweti K. Shadrach Maina, Letitia Fandi, Kennedy Jumba Sirigwa, Sami M. Murunga, Cynthia Nanjala, Lauren Kelly, Chima says, just about to name a few, says, they are watching and following the show. Thank you so much for being part of this particular edition of the Valentine's edition. Of course, just in case you've passed through the Nairobi Central Business District, you've actually seen, the vendors have started selling the plastic flowers and the real flowers as well, and as well as the teddy bears. So go grab some, gifts and take to your loved ones. My name is Martin Macharia. I've been watching The Drift, a show that comes to you every Friday, 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Coming up next is the Leadership Challenge by Reverend Felix Kevoy. It's that particular conversation that's coming up to you next at the top of the hour at 9 a.m. My name is Martin Macharia. Once again, have yourself a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of your viewing. And as always, let's do this again when God says we do.